is the audio recording, and yeah, I'm having it still in my cache. I don't know how to save it because the way that he sent it, they disappear.
Hi, Bistro. Hi, Bistro. Hi. As I am recording like a little bit of my story, for me, for you, for me, for anyone who wants to listen, but it's more for me. It's like therapy, because I have, thank you for asking also about how I am doing. Because I have been through the ringer. And I tell you, I really think I would not have made it without him. True. But as we come in people's life, beings' life, they come to, as we need them and they need us, and then it's time to separate. Don't need to stay longer together as with people, with human, or with, whoever or whatever. As it goes, longer it's not needed. It's just like, parents who stay too long together. They had the children are the gift, the children are, what should have, who came and who are, and now they should go, separate and stop, you know, damaging those children, further or to damage them because they are not damaged yet. You know what I'm saying? It's same with animals and peoples and beings and places. I believe, yes. As I also believe when people, you know, they had wonderful, wonderful times together, wonderful, lovely times. They had love of their life together, and then they stayed too long with each other, ruining that. And then later on, they become bitter, and they, talk all about those damaging times, all about those times, all about this, all about that. You know what I'm saying? And then they forget about those wonderful times, the wonderful feeling they had with each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you make yourself forget. You make it forget because you ruined it with those awful times. I always, a lot of times, I tell them, awesome. How was those wonderful times? How was it? How did it make you feel? Don't forget about that, because, when they tell the story later on, or on YouTube, or wherever they are, they tell it so bitter and so in a way, then you're like, but that's not why you stayed. That's not why you were there. That's not how you started. That's not how it all started. You know what I'm saying? But you stayed too long. Anyways, so I believe that also with him. I will love him. I will send him with love out inside to the next one. And to the, because that's why I did not really want him to go. That's why I really did not, just put him out on the street. Because everywhere I walk, I see those cats, on the missing posters. Have you seen Minush? Have you seen Basanaya? Have you seen Case? The ugliest name, the ugly, the whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, how can I say it? And I'm like, oh my goodness, if these ugly cats are, leaving their whatever behind, or are taken, or don't want to come back, or don't find it too important to come back. you, you, they will take you gladly, and they will not take you because they need you to be taken. They will take you because you are beautiful, and because they will not pay you the same amount for you as I have paid it. They would not even think about it, but they will think about taking you. So I knew that, because those ugly cats, when they are taken, who knows why they are taken? They are taken because somebody just saw how they were treated, or somebody just, needed the love. But they will
Wait,
take it
where's this
even
mom?
if that ugly cat, it is an ugly cat because it's not about the beauty of the cat, it's about the cat maybe itself. But because of him, you don't know that for sure. No, you don't know that for sure. It's just in this time and it's this day and also in this life, with beautiful people and who are attractive, who are never ever seen, never ever looked inside because they only have looks outside of them. And when they get around in the world, getting a lot of things done, you know, and just easy and just but also not easy because for them it is also different way of a fight, you know, because later on when they lose their beauty they find out things and they know things and maybe too late or maybe early on because some people who are really pretty and really beautiful are also really beautiful and really pretty inside and they already see it and they already know it, so it is, fucked up world around it. But this cat who doesn't know, or who does know, in a way because he comes from upstairs, you know. But how can I say it? Does he really know? And as we come downstairs, we forget about things, right? But as we come downstairs, we do know things about in us, but we can't put it in words. Maybe it's something for him like that, but I can't really trust it. I can't really know that because do I really know if that's true? Of that, I have a feeling and I have to know that it is true, that it is might be, but I don't know for sure. But anyways, with him, I do know for sure. I know for sure with me that I do have the extra thinking, the extra feeling, the extra, you know, possess of, knowing that I can think further ahead, and I do know that a lot of people they don't have it, and a lot of people don't see it, and a lot of people will only see him for the beauty that he is, and take him for that they will not pay or spend so much money for it, but they will use him to let him fuck around and have other children, and they can sell it or whatever in the world, treating him worst or maybe a little bit greater, but they will not ever see him for whatever he is. And he will not even maybe notice it because he will get all the food in the world. He gets fat, he gets fucking, he can get the fuck, you know? But as he is treated like a piece of meat or whatever, a king. But do I know that? Can I trust that? He will get maybe somewhere off in a farm, treated worse with fleas, and the next ugly cat comes in, let him to be fucked, and to be fucked, they treat him worse like a pig, give him the worst food. He will get sick, maybe die, maybe he will run off because this cat. You told me before, this cat is breed. They are curious and they don't really think ahead, right? So as curious as they are, they go further and they go to places and then later on they came to think, oh, I should not have done that. Because I also have a feeling he doesn't really think ahead. He knows ahead, but at the moment he only sees it for this and for that. Oh, I have to have that. Oh, the door is open. Let me run outside. Because he's like that. And when I open the door, he's like, "Ah, you open the door for me. I have not opened the fucking door for you, motherfucker. I opened the door for me. So when I open the door, he's like trying to run out, like I am opening the door for him. I don't know, no way in fucking motherfucking dot and dot and dot and dot. So it's a way, as a being as I am, because I could have been differently, and then he could walk over me and could, use me as a doormat and fuck me, and give me children, give me fleas, give me whatever, and I would love it, but I'm not that being. So as he needed me, I needed him. I think we are perfect for each other for the moments that we had because this cat was so crazy. He opened the door, jumping to my door, being a menace, like kicking down the door, me in the beginning, I was so bothered by it, scared, because I'm doing my headphones on, listening, watching whatever, and then you hear boom, 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 and like, oh my goodness, oh my, I'm like, oh, you know. I feel like I'm being attacked. And I was so scared here also in the beginning. Yeah? How to say it? Living here, you hear people around your door walking around there. You don't know who it is. Sometimes people come from around, come here, and they a neighbor telling you, yeah, I have a feeling they sometimes come inside your door, inside your house without knowing it. You know. I barricaded my door at the beginning, putting things against the door, and when I came to you, you knew I really needed him, and I needed something or something to live with me in the house, as you know, and as he came here, I was not cat proof. I was not cat proof. This is a little bit the love I have for him. Yes, I had no cat proof. And I was also afraid of the house, and the house was, I came here to live here, unprepared, had a fight with my mother and my stepdad, then came to live at a Legede house for a year almost at, how can I say it, in the Corona time, as I am a mother's child, I am, I was, how to say it, always around for my mother and for her love, and but then came to find out that I had to fight for that love with my stepdad. He came into my life. I was also waiting for a dad to come in, then find out that he was also not the dad I really wanted. Later on, came to appreciate it and to love it because he's still there. And where is my flea back? Oh my goodness! I should call him that. I call him always the seed. How do we say it? Sad donor. The seed donor. When people say, "Oh, who's your dad? What's your dad?" That's not my dad. It's not my dad. Don't call him that. Don't call him that. He is just my seed donor. Never. I have called him my dad. I have waited around for him. He did not show up. He was not there. He had an idea of him. I waited for that idea of him. Even that idea, I waited for him when my stepdad came into my life. And, I saw my stepdad. I don't call him my stepdad anymore. I call him my Papa. Let's call him my Papa. Because he has, been there. He's there. If I have to tell you, I was almost put out of this house. I, came in the Corona time. I had to, it's a different time of story, but he came and rescued me, paying the amount I had to pay, like a big amount, and I did not expect it. I did not expect it. I did not expect that, honey. I did not expect it because I knew that he might have the money, but I did not know for sure because they were not working anymore. They were like pensioned and different time of my life, living here. Yes, I came to have a better connection with them. Me living here, because they will, how to say it, we cannot live together. But outside of that, we can love each other for real, for real, for real. That's my mother and my stepdad. But living with them is like it's torture. It's really torture. It's like mind games. It's like, yes, we really want you. Yes, we really love you. But as you are here, you have to placate and act in a certain way and do certain things and think a certain way. And if it's not, that we are all in your business and thinking about you. Then one day we are thinking about you like, you are so good. You are so a blessing in our life. You have so much talent and so much work. And the next day they are like, what are you doing here? Why are you here again? Why are you doing nothing? Why are you taking your time to think things through and not going into this society like a crazy person? Yes, we love you that you are not in prison. Yes, we love you that you are not as those people are. But you should actually be like them, also working, and like them also have many children, also like them have many houses and cars and people who think about that you are doing so great and you are having so much time of your life. But you should not be like them, but you should be like where they are. So, you know, mind games and craziness, it's just to know escape. For me, was an escape. Get out of there. Oh my goodness, I thought I would never get out of there. For real. I thought I would purchase that there. So as I escaped with a fight. A fight. Oh, the fight was so nasty. The fight was so, because I asked them to, after I have worked for years long, after a period of depression, after a period that I needed time for myself. But my mother coming down my door every morning. You can get up. You should do something. Why are you not doing anything? You are a thorn in my side. You are like an, as they have a saying, you are oh my goodness. Am I worth something? Am I not worth something? Oh, I need to get up. I need to go. I need to, run in front of myself. Stop with the thinking. Just do it. And then, thoughts come to run up. Thoughts come to be there. Then they are not there. Then you are doing something you just don't know what to do. Then you actually want to go sing. You actually want to go act. You actually want to go dance. You actually want to support people. But you cannot support people. You cannot help them because you're not helping yourself. You are not there for yourself. Oh, you want to do something with animals. Oh, yes, you should do something with animals. Oh, yes, you are actually a great carer for animals. You have actually a better understanding for them. But actually, is it actually something for you? No, actually, you should be a lawyer. Actually, you should be whatever that is actually better for this world. You should do that. You are actually a great thinker. You are actually a great talker. You should be a lawyer. Then you are going to be a lawyer. Actually, at 18, almost 17, 18, you're going to be a lawyer. Actually, you wanted to be an actor, but you did not got the criterion to be the actor for the school you wanted. So you think it's done at 17. At 17, I thought it was done. I thought it was over because I did not go to Havo, because I did not reach Havo, because I was doing theoretical learning. I was very smart. I was like this cat. This cat in a way, in like I had so many annoying qualifications or things that were annoying me outside of my outside myself, that I did not really knew where they came from. I did not really knew how they affected other people. Yes, I was caring. Yes, I was loving. I was funny, but I was also sometimes annoying, and I could also sometimes be harsh and knew exactly what to say to people to get them to that spot because they were trying to hurt me or they were trying to tell me who I was or they did not really accept me. And then, I could be harsh, where I could actually also be loving and caring, and use that actually to soften the spot and to caress them exactly where I actually would have pressed on the wound. You know, looking back on that, I regret that, but I understand exactly where it came from. But then I had teachers who um, really believed in me. They believed in me. They saw it in me, and they were the harsh teachers, but and the easy teachers, they just gave me the real way, and the legacy. I don't know if I use the words correctly, but in a way, I mean exactly what I mean, and I don't want to think too much about the word, because I have done that, and then it stops telling me the story. So if I use words wrong, I done. So I have a mind in English and Dutch. They go together, and sometimes they do not. So anyway, honey, what did I do? Mm, um, you see, as I explained that. Okay, pause.